What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to Primordia. We need to find our Gospel of Man.
I don't want that sludge in my joints.
How in the world are we going to find this bloody thing? Wait, did we give... hold on, let's go check where Clarity was. Have a good scrummage. Scrummage? That would be rugby. We can't have a good scrummage. A good rummage around. If there's actually anything here.
It's been completely stripped of any...
Right, there's nothing in there. Crane, skulls. So look at these skulls.
I'd rather just leave it here. It's a shell skull.
She steals shell skulls by the sludge shore?
Yeah, even I have to scoff at that one. Oh my god. Seriously, Crispin? No. Alright. Nothing there. Anything this way? No. You didn't happen to find a book down here, did you, Clarity? We kind of need it. Now both exits will just go to the crane. It is our Gospel of Man. The one thing that you people find... Yeah, I forgot to start my timer. The one thing that you people find...
I don't want that sludge.
Outlawed. But it does seem like the machines have taken over. Like, you know, it's... They're trying to rid themselves of anything. Right. Crispin, could you go over the pipe?
I'm not doing that until you build me...
Anything here that we can go through? I don't think there is.
There has to be some way to get Leopold to admit that he knows Steeple, boss.
Confronting an uncooperative witness with physical evidence is often an effective tactic.
Yeah, what she said.
Nothing here, is there? What's that? Floating junk.
A gold chain, washed up on some junk.
Oh, okay.
There it is. My Gospel of Man.
It's waterproof?
Apparently so.
Wait.
I've got no reason to take it.
Oh. Is that smell?
I've got no reason.
What's... No. Got a gold chain.
It's somewhat tarnished, but nevertheless, an impressive golden chain. The name Factor Man-Built is etched into it.
Factor Man-Built.
I've read enough.
Can we read it to, Clarity?
Metropolitan law permits all beliefs, but my only creed is justice.
You say that, Clarity, but the moment that we entered into Metropole, some robot took that off us and then chucked it in the junk. Because they said it was outlawed. Something to that.
I can't see anything.
No, I know. Oh, something to that extent, anyway. From what I remember. Which I never can. Let's cite the Gospel of Man to Leopold.
Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leobuilt, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man. Ever-faithful Leobuilt. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
I locked those memories away. The ones I dared to keep. The ones I didn't delete. Metro Mind commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here, and I was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
When Metro Mind banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. 2 good options and 1 bad one. Guess which one I took.
You can't blame yourself. Metro Mind forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
But I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named him Everfaith hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith,
Yeah.
even if he is a glitched out lunatic.
And I'm glad. But now, Metro Mind will be coming for me.
Not if I deal with her first.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage. You seeing your ratio, Crispy? As for clarity, hope you get her, for all our sakes.
Wait, before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure, used to run errands for him and had to have the code to get inside the Great Tower. But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Why am I not surprised?
All I've got are these fragments, 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Good luck.
Well, that gives us a few more. Ah, right. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh. Okay, so we've got a couple more, but that's not going to help us really, is it? Let's be honest.
Clarity, why do you still bother with the law? It clearly means nothing to anyone else in Metropole.
It meant something to the robots waiting at the courthouse, did it not? And it means something even now to Metromind, who cannot help but pretend to follow it. But even if it meant nothing to any other robot, it would still mean much to me. The law is a burden I was built to bear.
Even after Arbiter sent you away? Even after he was destroyed?
Especially then. It may be that Arbiter foresaw his own destruction, and sent me away to ensure that the law would not be lost with him.
You believe that?
No, it is mere conjecture, unsupported by evidence, wishes passing for facts. But still, they are my wishes.
True. True. Sorry about that little cut. I forgot I had food in the oven. The alarm's just gone off. I had to go get that and then go eat it. And it was very delicious. It was very, very nice. Very nice. I really enjoyed myself. Right, what we're doing?
There was a time when the metal of Metropole's main street gleamed. Those who let the city fall into rust deserve no better than this broken-down waste.
You think this is a broken down waste? Wait till you come visit the Unique.
That was good timing. Oh god. Now the only problem is I've got belches. Oh, and I apologise. I really do apologise for the first episode. I thought I had edited out the belch, and I hadn't. So I do apologise. Oh. Anyway. Ah, right. We need to do something. What do we do? We still need to get rid of this guy. Oswald. How the frick do we get rid of him? Hey, Oswald. Did Factor teach you about the council code? Ooh.
Did Factor ever teach you the council code, Oswald?
Ha! Factor built half the robots in Metropole. Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book. Do you think he bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Seems? I know not seems. I am bitter. Bitterness is when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you nothing. Bitterness is when your brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Well, I'll hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course. His favorite. As for why, does favoritism ever need a reason?
Could Factor have told Lawrence the code?
I have long since given up speculating at the partiality Factor could have shown him. I'm miserable enough from what I know for certain.
Who the hell is Lawrence? What happened with the gold chain? Oh, we have the gold chain.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence. Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him. And then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated Cornelius?
Now I do. But then we were partners and friends. We had just built Rex. And we had scheduled a grand soiree and celebration. To complete my ensemble, he offered me a monocle that he claimed was given to him by Memorius. In exchange, I loaned him the gold chain, since it too came from a primordial machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indeed. Then somehow Cornelius lost the chain. He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of Metromind as he left the subway station. Ridiculous.
Metromind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about Metromind.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie. So I kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
The chain. The monocle. Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit? I mean, seriously, this is like finding a bit in a terabyte.
We are not giving up. Period.
We're not giving up. we have the chain.
Do you know where I can find Lawrence?
Am I my brother's keeper?
So you have no idea.
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
That sounds familiar.
To pay for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to Metromind. I tried to warn him, but of course he never listened. Whoever does. And then, alas, he simply vanished. I searched for a time, but other matters drew my attention away. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
Or maybe not. But if he vanished and gave his power to Metromind, he may have been one of the people that Clarity has deceased and has stuck on her a wall of heads.
Tell me more about your monocle.
Upgrading your wardrobe, eh? A wise decision, though I would suggest that you start by discarding that ragged coat.
I'm interested in memorias, not fashion. And I'm curious what the monocle actually does.
Ah, I was told that Memorius built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than lend an air of distinction, I'm rather uncertain. From time to time, it will alter a snippet of text as I'm reading it, but I have no idea how or why. In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorical benefits.
Can I have the monocle?
Excuse me?
My friend just likes to collect scrap.
Scrap?
I'm looking for things that might help uncover the council code.
And why would my monocle do that?
Because that's the way my besotting life seems to work. Look, I'm sure you'll trade it for something. That's also the way these things seem to go.
Trade it? What do you take me for? Some kind of junk dealer? Moreover, why, pray tell, should I help the robot who stole my Rex?
No one stole anything, Oswald. You wanted your case decided, and it was.
Theft by the law is no different from theft against the law. Civilized people give gifts. They do not haggle and barter.
Then will you give it to me?
No.
Well, we'll have to go about this some other way.
Nothing is such sweet sorrow.
Yeah, not yet though. Golden chain.
Oswald, I found your chain.
Well, I say, after all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
Probably because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness.
Oswald, on the chain it says Factor Man-Built. Metromind servitors throw anything that mentions man into the underworlds.
Well then, perhaps I misjudged Cornelius. You have my thanks, Horatio.
Actually, I would rather have your monocle.
That is only fair. After all, I kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter is yours by right.
Hey, boss, can I wear it?
No.
Please?
No.
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on, boss. I'll look so great.
Coveting is the root of crime, and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
But gynoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already, without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories.
Indeed.
It's actually a series of ultra-thin lenses stacked on top of each other. It seems like it might be used for decoding visual data.
Ooh.
It doesn't look any different. That's strange. When I look at this through the monocle, it reads, I remain within Memorius. It doesn't look any different. It doesn't look any It doesn't look It doesn't It doesn't look It doesn't It doesn't look It doesn't It doesn't
Monocle on monocle. Now that's gonna work. Oh, we still need that.
Goodbye.
Parting is such...
Yeah. Sweet sorrow. We know. We still need to find some way of getting Oswald out of here. I try it on Rex.
It doesn't look any
Yeah. Could we sort of bash Rex over the head and then run?
I'm not going to threaten.
Maybe not. You want a record?
That's never going to...
Not on her.
Futile.
Futile. Keycard.
Futile.
You gospel man.
How would that even work?
No, I'm just trying everything. Would you like a note?
Futile.
Would you like to know the laws?
No need to
Would you like to be cut up in half?
I'm not going to threaten.
Would you like me to send you a signal?
Let's try this.
Oh.
Rex!
We tried this before.
Rex!
Sweet. Some oil.
Ordinarily, a forfeiture action would be the appropriate manner of confiscating dangerous levels of additives from a robot such as Oswald. Nevertheless, your approach is within the law's tolerance.
You're going soft.
You are welcome to test that hypothesis at your convenience and your peril.
Did we get reward? We got rid of him.
Hello?
Boss, he's an arm robot, not a mouth robot. I wouldn't expect much of a conversation.
Well, he gave us a note. I mean, he gave us a note. How else did he really write the note? Conversing? Is that what it is? Conversing? I think so. You communicate conversing.
It's a can of lubricating oil.
Yeah. Why though? Why do we have a can of lubricating oil? That seems odd. Oh, where did Oswald go? We ran this way. Oswald, where did you go? Where do you go now? Not even a song. Oh, he's back.
Goodbye.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Okay. So,
I don't think he wants to talk, boss.
no, he just wants to bleep at us. What do we use the oil on? The monocle?
It doesn't need any oil. It doesn't need it. It doesn't. 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 It doesn't look any different.
There is a door here. I don't think we can get in the door. Thing been cleaned up? No, that's still there. What about Mr. Sad Robot? Could we offer Mr. Sad Robot some oil? Maybe he wants a drink. To cheer him up. Hello, Sad Robot.
It doesn't look any different.
I am waiting. I know.
Maybe this will cheer you up.
I am waiting.
Guess not.
Oh. He doesn't want any. What about you, Clarity? Do you
It
want
doesn't
some?
need any oil.
It.
The last thing I need is a slippery Crispin.
I am waiting.
Maybe this will cheer you up.
I am waiting.
Guess not.
A rather simple looking model.
Yes, a rather simple looking model. How the hell do we... So we're looking for someone... Oh, God, I have no idea. I don't know why I keep walking everywhere when I can just use the freaking map. Tower? No, there's not going to be anything here, is there? Factor, which is here. We've got the cars, crane, street, court, station. Let's ask...
I don't want that
No, I know. Go and ask, Pledge. Pledge? Not Pledge. What was his name? Primer. That's it. Pledge.
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the council code.
I've said it before, I'll say it once more. The job is yours. Oh,
I found your medal. Isn't that a...
very well, Paso. The code is broken already. I'll need some...
I'll see what I can...
Okay. So we've got Leopold, Factor, Morius. Where would they be? There's nowhere else in Factor. Or where we were, was there? And I don't know anyone else called Memorius. I don't think there's anything else in here.
It looks like some kind of radio tower.
Does it need oiling?
It doesn't need any. It doesn't need any oil. It doesn't.
Oh, okay. Does it look any different?
It doesn't look any different. It doesn't look any different. It doesn't look. He's insufferable enough.
Yeah.
I do not need eyewear to see the truth.
But I need eyewear to see the truth. What should we do? What should we do? Oh, bugger off emails.
There's no way I don't want that slug. I don't want that.
I know, I'm not pointing at that, you dick.
We can't afford to waste time on every random rope. It doesn't look any different. It doesn't look any. It doesn't look any different. It doesn't look any.
It's something to do with text. It's got to do with text, not something.
It doesn't look any different.
Doesn't look any different. It's something with text. It's not.
When I look at this through the monocle, it reads, "I remain within Memorius."
And remain within Memorius. Where could we? I'm trying to think where we could use this. Because the only bit of text that I've seen is obviously the printout that we've got, the note that we've got, the.
Boss, do you think she's coming back?
The floater?
The floater. Yes, the floater.
I assume she'll be back tomorrow after she's recharged.
Metropolitan law requires exactly such a cooldown period.
But what if we're gone tomorrow?
The law makes no allowance for lovelorn foreigners.
I hate your law.
It also makes no allowance for bitter foreigners.
What was I saying? Yeah. So it's nothing. So we got the different thing in the law paper that we printed out from the kiosk. Nothing on the note on the bar. Nothing on the note in there. On there. Sorry. Don't think there's anything on. Hold on. Let me go Factor a second. No, not Factor. I meant the tower. Can we use to see if there's actually anything different on this? Oh, you can't. Well, that's pants. Where else is the text? There's the subway, but that's a map, it's not text. Can't get in the courthouse anymore because that's now damaged. There's a sign. Oh, let's go back to the courthouse because there is a sign. I wonder if.
It doesn't look any different.
No. Boo-boo to that then. Just trying to think. I think where could go. got an idea. Maybe taking a wild stab at this, but maybe because but then no, it wouldn't, would it? I mean, why? I mean, if the papers had that weird message on it, but I doubt the thingy would have on it though. Where's that kiosk? Information. There we go. Information booth. Computer
Once,
terminal.
Memorius's information terminals were the most trusted source of data in Metropole. Now Metromind has overwritten and altered the truth they contained, corrupting them like so much else.
What else?
This looks different. Memorius's monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
Okay. And this means what? Hold on, let's put my cup of tea out of the way so I can actually type on the keyboard. No, that's N, not bad. N for not bad. Forget it. Oh god, it's dark in this room. No such topic. Alright. Humans were the organic beings who built the first machines. They were all lost during the War of the Four Cities. Further information about man can be obtained from Steeple Man-built at the cathedral. Okay. What was it? Leo... No, what is it that we need? It's not that. Hold on. It is... Barter, Rex lawsuit. Prime numbers, charity data, see code. There we go. Leopold. Factor. Memorius. Factor Man-built. A machine of the enormous size and productive capacity, Factor spans much of the area known as the Underworks. Familiar with the clang and fire of the industry, Factor is a member of the Robot Council that governs Metropole. Fully one half of the post-primordial robots in Metropole factory. Factor-built models. So what? No. Go back. Bollocks. Hold on a second. Metropole welcomes you to her city of Metropole. The city is safe haven for all machines. System records indicate that you have come from the outskirts station. All newcomers are required to familiarize themselves with the local laws. You may also be interested in our historic landmark. That changes. The Robot Council welcomes you to Metropole. This city is a haven for all machines and procures the service of Memorius Man-built. System records indicate that you have come from outskirts station. If so, please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the history, laws, and landmarks. Right, okay, well what about law? The Constitution is at the Road Council, rights possessed by... Possessed? Refuge rule, medical arts. Man-built. Arbiter Man-built building humans to ministry of laws. Right, what is this? What does this do exactly? I'm not. So we've got Matt, Lee. What about Leo? Leopold. No such topic on Leopold. What am I supposed to be entering in here? This is a little bit weird. So. Hold on. Builds. Yeah, I know. history, landmarks. I'm gonna... Alright, we're gonna go with the bold, what, not the bold, the capitalized words and see where that leads us. Oblique. Let's try that. R-L-I-Q-U-E. No, it's W.
You know, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for oblique? I mean, what's the point? It's not even a cool word, like, say, odalisque.
What in the hell is odalisque? An angle that is not a multiple of 90 degrees is called an oblique angle. All turns on a Redlian are oblique to avoid the need for sharp deceleration. Well, that doesn't get us any further, does it? Redlian isn't going to be... Redline. A mighty feat. Redline's boss controls us all.
Seems like some kind of lame poem.
Totem system fault. Did I say Redlian, not Redline? Shh. Just ignore it. It never happened. Where do we go from here? Arbiter. Cat, no cat. Was it Leopold or Leo built? Odd topics. Oblique. Redlian. No, it's Redlian. Yeah. This comes back as Redline. Hey? Redlian comes as Redline. Alright, what? Boss? Feet? No. Troll? Oh. This is odd. Hold on. Oh, fucking keyboard. Can't see. What about... Memorious Manbuilt is a humble database and indexer for Metropole, ensuring the integrity and completeness of the city's records. He is a member of the Robot Council, and he operates his kiosk. He has established oblique mechanisms for preserving data. Okay, so... degrees and all turns from Redlian are oblique to avoid the need for sharp deceleration. We tried Redlian, didn't we? Hold on. The mighty feat. Redlian's boss controls us all times as a fall. Well, not giving us much else, is it? What time we on? Hold on. Oh shit, we're out of time. Alright, I'm not sure where... I thought that the words would actually go somewhere, but they don't seem to be. This seems to be a dead end. I'll have to have a look through, see what else I can find. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Bye for next time. We'll have more time then, and we'll go through it and see what other words we can find. Or just type in every single goddamn word. It's gonna take a while, but I'm doing this, you're not. I can just skip it. Edit out, sorry. But anyway, guys, thank you all so very much for watching this episode. I shall see you all next time as ever. Bye bye.